for most of the criminal activities along some communities in Plateau and Kaduna State. Food business operators now have a food safety operational manual to ensure that global best practices are adopted in the handling, preparation, and storage of food. This comes alongside the training of food safety desk officers who will enforce the recommendations in the manual to keep food safe for all Nigerians. Kemi Balogun has details.
Nigeria, like most developing countries, continues to struggle with the process of keeping food safe due to several basic factors. The gaps in all aspects of the food chain, from the farm to the table, have amplified food safety issues in Nigeria. Over 200,000 people die from foodborne diseases annually. This launch of the Food Safety Operational Manual for business operators and the training of food safety desk officers is to enforce the need for better regulations in food handling, preparation, storage and consumption across the country.
Food is the cornerstone of our nation's health and prosperity. However, when food safety is compromised, the consequences extend far beyond individual health. It impacts families, communities, and our nation's economic development.
This operational manual has been meticulously developed in response to a critical gap identified by NICFOS, which is the absence of standardized guidance.
Nigeria's estimates about 200,000 lives every year because of the kind of things that we eat. That's horrible. And so this is a relief that you're bringing to this country.
The operational manual is expected to not only provide regulations, but to also foster stronger enforcement mechanisms for defaulting food businesses through prioritizing food safety, revising outdated policies, and clarifying roles and responsibilities.
Good food starts from the production of the food itself, to the environment the food is prepared, to how it is packaged, to how it is consumed, and just to mention a few. And coming back to enforcement, you can see part of the recommendation they came out with is to make employment immediately, to ensure that the officers, the environmental officers are employed, to ensure that the people selling this food adhere to what is there in the manual.
Without proper federal regulations on vendor training and licensing, traditional markets, vendors and other food handlers pose an increased food safety risk for all consumers. Kemi Balogun, TVC News, Abuja.
We'll take a breather now. When we return, it will be time for the newspaper review. Stay with us.